Hi, I'm Jasper. We're opening the Swerwer Red Blend of 2020. I've often been asked, why do I blend three rather unfamiliar grapes together? Cinsault, Grenache and Tinta Barocca. I started making this wine right from the start. This is the first one I've ever made in the Swartland. I really fell in love with the varieties, and I really do think they complement each other. So to start this discussion on the blend, it was very easy for me to start with Cinsault as a leader in a blend. I love aromatics. I love delicate aromas and beautiful fresh fruit and that juicy drinkability. That said, we always need to counter that with a little bit of structure, and Grenache was for me the one variety that is also traditional in Swartland. If you can just see what Grenache does, this is probably the variety that is making the biggest strides at the moment. It is just so perfectly suited for our climate, and it makes, again, beautiful, sensual, structural wines, and it's just so happy. It's really, really, really happy. And in this blend, the Grenache kind of brings a beautiful structure. It also complements the Cinsault's fruit expression, again also with red fruits, but we're moving a little bit more to the earthy side here. But the Grenache is all about that velvety mid palate. It gives you that beautiful, beautiful sensual feel in the mouth. So Tinta Barocca, definitely a lesser known grape in Portugal, but definitely the star of Portuguese grapes in South Africa and in the Swartland. Tinta Barocca, you see sometimes on old label, still spelled as Tintas das Baroccas. It's got a rich history in South Africa. It was for me a very, very easy and natural choice to bring in Tinta Barocca to complete this blend, because I've always looked for a little bit more of a structure in a wine, a little bit more of a darkness in a wine. Tinta Barocca just basically locks in so well with the other two, bringing even more earthiness and definitely full-on big structure. It can pack a punch. It's got this incredible power at Tinta Barocca, but without losing finesse and just beauty. It's an incredible blending partner for this wine. I love opening this wine and with friends and around in a beautiful setting, in a beautiful atmosphere, and for us and for South Africans, it's 99% around a barbecue or around a braai, as we call it, with some good meat, keeping it simple. I always liked a lighter and fresher style in the wine without going too low in alcohol, but preserving the freshness of the fruit. I like, let's call it fresh, vibrant fruit and energy in the wine. So that's why I'd rather harvest a little bit earlier than too late, to keep that energy and that vibrancy in the wine. So over the years, I've sourced the grapes from different farms, but in the last 5 years, I realized that in the end, they should come all from our farms and from this valley, just to lock in that sense of place into the wine. So yeah, you know, when do you open the wine? Do you put it in your cupboard and wait for the right moment, for the right friends? That's the beauty about this wine, is you can open it whenever you feel like it. I've often found the wine actually drinks most beautiful in the morning. I don't know why, but you can't obviously drink wine every morning. But yeah, in the middle of the week, at the end of the day, if you feel you deserve, you know, a glass of wine on a Wednesday, or klein Saterdag as we call it, then it's perfect for that. If you have Barolos and Pinot Noirs chilling for later in the night, this is a perfect wine to start the night with. It still has incredible character, incredible presence, and obviously this quality. And it can easily, you know, sing with some of the top wines out there. It will definitely fit in with one of those, you know, let's call it blockbuster wine nights, or just in the middle of the week if you're by yourself. Yeah, so that's what's beautiful about this wine, is the drinkability and the versatility of it. It's really for any occasion, really.